As you continue your Street Fighter journey, you'll need to learn to incorporate a few combos into your game plan. The task can be daunting with everything else there is to worry about when you're in a match. Neutral, parries, footsies, punishes, anti-airs, the list goes on. The trick is to start small, jab jab special, and then lab out more lengthy, optimal combos later. The important thing to remember is that it will take time to get consistent in the lab, and even more time to be consistent in a real match. It won't come instantly. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you won't become a pro overnight. Just lay a single brick every day of your journey, and your empire will come later. Welcome to the dojo. I'm YohDood, and in this video we'll be discussing combos, why they're important, and how I've learned to interpret them like sheet music. We're so close to 100 subscribers, guys. Once we reach this first milestone, we'll have this channel's first ever live stream, playing 100 ranked matches with a character you'll get to decide in the community tab post that just went up alongside this video. Look for it in the pinned comment, and back to your regular video. You should start with a basic universal combo. When I got started with Manon, it was back heavy into Renverse. As you grow and get better at the game, you'll find more ways to get your universal combo in. Those ways include, but aren't limited to, hit confirm, jump in, anti-air, drive impact, use with caution, corner carry, and on your opponent's wake up, also known as Okizumi. Repetition is key here. Like I mentioned in my first tips video about starting your Street Fighter journey, you'll be training to build your muscle memory. This is just the exercise. You need to practice your combos like you're Sheamus getting reps in the gym. Have you ever played a rhythm game? Before my life was completely consumed by fighting games, most of my time was spent perfecting songs in Rock Band. This game opened a whole new level of music for me. I may have never found out about bands like Maiden, Rush, The Who, Buckethead, Queens of the Stone Age, 30 Seconds to Mars, and Muse, just to name a few. This was also the first game to give me a feeling of mastery that I've grown to love in video games. Another thing they gave me was a unique perspective on how to learn to do combos. It's easiest for me to try to think of it like a mini rhythm game where every button is a note to be pressed. It's kind of like reading music, though I don't really know how to do that. Today we'll try to simplify my process so that you can use it too. There are only two concepts to understand the basics of Street Fighter VI's music theory: links and cancels. Links can be defined as a button that will combo after another button is finished recovering. These are harder to get down than cancels due to the strict timing it takes to land in a match. Cancels are buttons that when pressed will cancel out another move's recovery to create a combo. Moves can be special cancelable, drive rush cancelable, super cancelable, or button cancelable, but typically those are referred to as a target combo. Cancels will be the lifeblood of your combo structure most of the time, as they are easy to perform, but riskier if you drop or get blocked. Generally, I like to think of links in terms of a rest note. There will always be a pause between the two buttons. Cancels are more like beams because they connect two buttons together, and we'll be calling general buttons notes for the sake of this video. That's all we need to build a good foundation for this crazy concept, so to not confuse anyone more than we're already going to, let's look into some examples to help tie everything together. Let's take our basic universal combo as our base. Back heavy into Renverse, a simple, two-note melody that isn't the most optimal combo, but does good damage and sets us up nicely. It's all we can ask for out of a bread and butter combo. However, we can add on to it by doing drive rush cancel, crouch medium punch link into our universal combo, which will typically be used as our combo ender now. For clarity's sake, here's a handful of combos pulled from other characters to help you get a firm understanding of how combos will look written out this way. Many times, getting link timing down will take some trial and error. The beat will kind of jump around depending on the character and the timing and positioning of the initial hit of your combo. This isn't an exact science either. My goal for this video is to help you understand combo structure by giving you a glimpse at my crazy methods of learning to be a better fighter than yesterday. At the end of the day, combos are yet another tool you'll need to incorporate into your game plan at some point. Better sooner than later. Like I said at the start of this video, just take your time. One brick at a time. Your empire will be built before you even know it. If you have any questions regarding my Street Fighter VI music theory, please comment below or follow me on Twitter at YohDood to ask me anything, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Learning how to properly punish your opponents for their mistakes is the #1 way of ranking up online. Exploiting their bad habits and terrible positioning go hand in hand with landing the combo for max damage. Thank you for getting this far in the video. Please subscribe for more content like tips, matchup advice, future live streams, and more. I can't wait to see all the beautiful music you all create. Until then, I'm YohDood, and I'll catch you next time.